All right, this is Nicholas Stock, your first ever summer camp counselor with Fuzz and Carrie from Caravan of Thieves. We are here at Avogadro's number, fresh off of their headlining slot here. How did it go tonight, guys?
Oh, it was so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Good energy, for sure.
People were enthusiastic.
This is your second time playing Avos, right?
Yeah.
What's it like to come back to Fort Collins? Because this is my hometown and this is where I'm from, so I always want to hear other people's perspective.
It seems like a great town. Unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of time to check it out because we kind of come in and play the show and head out. But anywhere in Colorado kind of feels like a home away from home for us at this point. So.
And you guys are a long way from home.
We are.
You guys are always on the road. Talk about that a little bit. How hard it is to just run.
Well, I mean,
We're doing what we love on a daily basis.
It's a good
it's
thing. I mean,
awesome.
we like to, part of it is just enjoying the experience of being out and traveling and seeing new places.
And
the other thing
people
is,
smile.
yeah, the other thing is just we want to bring the music to people all around the country, and this is the best way to do it. I mean, we've got songs that get played on radio stations and things like that, but this is, to us, it's all about this live experience. And so when people come to the show and they get the live experience, we're kind of like personally delivering the music to to everybody's town as much as
we're like
as much as we can fit
telegrams.
in. Yeah. It's hand delivered,
Well, that's beautiful because, I mean, for me, your guys' music is so visceral and it's so real. And to experience you guys, the only way to really experience you guys is to experience you guys live, I think. Talk about how you guys have developed that, like, live show. I mean, it's so amazing what you guys can do with acoustic instrumentation. Just talk about that a little bit.
Well, it started off very simply, where it was just Carrie and I playing as a duo. And it kind of grew into the four-piece, and then, but as you play more and more, you try things out. Some things work, some things not so much, And but we just keep adding. We experiment a lot, and so as we're experimenting, certain things will really connect with the audience, and we're like, okay, we got to do that again, or more things like that. So we keep developing, so it keeps growing. It's like a tree, there's like all these different ideas that branch off into different places, and we just try to make it as fun and engaging for the audience as possible. So because that's what it's all about. It's about that more than anything. It's we could sit here all day and think of neat things for us to do musically, but it's mostly about what's going to be entertaining for the audience.
And speaking of entertaining for the audience, you guys are just in the middle, knee deep in getting ready for your Halloween show that involves you guys playing a bunch of tracks off of Sgt. Pepper's. Talk about how that idea came about.
We're playing the whole album from front cover to cover. In order. Well, we like to take cover songs and take them apart and rewrite them and put them into our own style, and people have kind of gotten used to us doing that with songs such as Bohemian Rhapsody or Psycho Killer from Talking Heads and things like that. So we thought for Halloween we always make a big deal out of it, have a big party, and we thought it'd be really fun to dress up as the band and do an entire album. We thought the Beatles were fitting because they're a huge influence on us. We love their music, and that's an iconic record. It's a themed record, which made sense to do the whole thing as one shot, and it has some pretty cool jackets too.
Yeah, musically we got a little taste of that tonight.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was fun to do it. I mean, it's it's one of those albums that it's so well known that we felt like we could take those liberties, and people will know all the little things. It's it's like like Carrie saying Bohemian Rhapsody. It's like there's a song like that, or a piece of a body of music like the Sgt. Pepper's record. Everybody knows everything, even the little guitar lick here, or the little bass line there, a little just. So we try to incorporate all those things, but re-orchestrate them for what we do, and then of course rewrite it. Really is because that's the thing. Like it's not. We look at each song as a new composition that we can put together ourselves, and so
it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
getting into this music. Yeah.
And I know you guys through Summer Camp Music Festival, and I just have to say, like, we're about as far away from summer camp as we can in the calendar year. So if you guys could take a moment and say something to the fans at summer camp to let them know that what's something to get excited for next year, or something to just say to them, what would you say right now?
First of all, we miss you.
We miss you. We love you.
And we want to be back soon. I wish it was warm and we're sitting in the summer camp sun, but
we may just have to bring Sgt. Pepper to summer camp. I don't know. If you want to hear it.
If we wind up back at summer camp next year, maybe
we
we'll
got
do
all
that.
kinds of tricks up our sleeves.
Usually we get a couple of sets or 2 or 3 sets there, and so one of them could very easily be the Sgt. Pepper's record.
All right, well, that's something for us all to look forward to for next year. But thank you so much for your time, and what a great show tonight, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.